Hey guys, this is iPhudge's here, and it's been a while since I made a recent video because of in real life problems and I've been sick and all this other bullshit. But today I decided on doing a bank video to show you guys not only how poor I am, but also to, well, just keep track of how I've been doing. I plan to make these videos once every few weeks, see where my bank goes, if it goes up or down in price, etc, etc. So as always, have fun and enjoy the video. Alright, well, first thing I want to get out of the way in this bank video is my cash pile, which is currently sitting at 71 million. Let's be exact here, hold on. 71,400,000. That's kind of a shit ton of coins, only because I sold my bandos and my claws and all this other stuff so I can use the money for like flipping and merchanting. I just recently figured out how to merchant or flip or whatever the fuck you guys want to call it, and I'm actually doing pretty well. Like, I started off probably with about 63 mil yesterday and now I'm at 71 mil, so it's a pretty good way to make money. I might make a guide on that. With that out of the way, let's get to what you will see when you first open the Bank of the Fudge Master. First thing you will see is my Infinity tab, and in the Infinity tab holds all of my skill capes. I have double ups of all my skill capes because I don't like them like getting out of place. I like them all in a row. It takes up one row each, like for the hood and the cape, just the way they are. As for the rest of my Infinity tab, I have just a bunch of like Slayer shit and a little bit of outfits, and I have my auras, which I recently bought. The second tab is full of armor and other shit that I use to kill things. The first few rows being stuff for free to play, which I used to be free to play one defense PKer. That was a long time ago and I didn't do too good at it. Anyway, I got some other stuff from when I was 40 defense, 45 defense, Zerker helms and Barrow's gloves, and well, they're called Colinaromancer, I guess. Colin whatever the fuck those gloves are called. But anyway, these were a bitch to get, like 176 quest points, and then you had to do some like this retarded boss fights, and I got them at 71 combat. It was kind of a hassle to do that low, but it was well worth it. They're pretty much like Furies, but for your hands. Anyway, I got some other stuff like Full Void. I got this stuff from like random drops. I have 2 fire capes now from Jad, even though I've attempted them 17 times. And that isn't an exaggeration either. I actually fucking counted each time. I've only won the last 2 times, which were a Slayer task. And so yeah, I have whips from PKing. I have Robin Hood hat just for range bonus. I have other range stuff. I also have Granite Body, which I PK'd from a bot. Karasi's sword, which is pretty good for special attacks. I bought some dragon. Well, this is from PKing also. More range stuff. I'm using my Haiti whatever paws on range. I got this stupid sword from this recent update they did in Birth Orb. They like totally overhauled it with graphical updates and all this other stuff, and I'm not gonna get into it. I have my Agile and my usual Slayer gear. Third tab is shit that I pulled from the ocean pretty much. Nothing really too exciting here. I just fish and usually cook them. I'm running low on cooked sharks, so I'll probably have to cook some more soon. Other than that, nothing too exciting in this tab. Fourth tab is my crafting tab, which I keep my gems and other stuff. I haven't really crafted anything in a long time. The fourth tab is probably my most favorite tab of my entire bank because it includes my runes and also other various magic stuff. Magic for me is a very important skill. It was my first 99 and I have 18 million experience in it right now. I use it all the time for pretty much every skill. Like every skill I've probably used magic somehow. It's my most important skill. I'll just leave it at that. Anyway, I got a whole bunch of runes from pretty much rune crafting them. I have 99 rune crafting if you guys didn't know. Got it at the ZMI altar. You can watch my rune crafting guide. I also have tabs for like Slayer tasks so it don't take up too much space. Jewelry for teleports and other stuff. I have my Infinity hat, which I never used. I also have stuff for summoning in here because I couldn't really figure out where to put summoning stuff, because I used to be one summoning but then out of nowhere I just decided to get it up because, well, I found it useful. So I just pretty much shoved all my summoning stuff in here. I also have Mystic, Arams, which is pretty great. Now, let me teach you guys a little RuneScape lesson if, well, most of you guys. The reason I have my Santa hat in the Magic tab is because on RuneScape Classic, when they first dropped these Santa hats, and even to this day, I still think they give a +3 Magic bonus on RuneScape Classic. Now I know you guys are gonna be like, oh, this isn't RuneScape Classic, why does he have a fucking Santa hat and a fucking Magic tab? I just feel like it's, you know, I feel like it's supposed to be there. Anyway, I have Mage's Book and Wicked Hood, which I use daily for my Astral Runes. This is my mining tab, nothing really that important in here anymore. Mining was my second 99, it did profit me a lot, but this tab's pretty much been dead since. This is my wood tab. I usually keep stuff in here that I woodcut or fletch, and also that I use for construction. I haven't been looking into training construction right now because the planks are like insanely retarded in price, and I probably won't even do construction on the bonus experience weekend, which I think is coming out in March. This is my quest tab. I usually keep things that I got from like quests or mini games or that I need for quests in this tab. Don't really have much more purpose for it. The last tab is my hunter / herb / farming tab. I have started farming a lot, and it's probably honestly going to be my next 99 because I'm not looking into no-lifing anything right now. Mud staff, which I use for teleports. I have my Witch Doctor robes and Witch Doctor mask, which I just recently got. It makes me look naked, but I think it also makes me look like a pro badass. I have all these toad flax, which are like 13 mil. Farmed them probably about 3 weeks time, and that's only really including weekends because I don't do much farming over the week because of in real life stuff. Anyway, I have all these potions that I made. I have Juju farming potions for farm runs, and I should be making a guide on that soon. I'm a cheap bastard, and I use willows and curry saplings to get extra experience. It's like 20k a run per day. It's not really that bad. So now that you guys got a quick look at my bank, here's the fun part. I'm going to be pulling out a few items from each of my tabs to price check them, and at the end I'll add up all the prices to see how much total worth I have invested in my bank. So here we go. Alright, so adding the last little bit of my cash pile, I calculated it all up to 287,509,331 GP, which is about my bank worth, so about 287 mil, that's not too bad. It used to be a lot more before I spent shit on 95 prayer, but oh well, turmoil was worth it, what can I say? So anyway guys, that concludes my first bank video. I will be making more in the future, and I'll also be releasing more guides soon. I just have to compile information and all this other stuff. Please remember to thumbs this video up if you liked it, rate, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want, and I will be coming out with more videos. See you guys later.